1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister signed agreements at a ceremony in Islamabad today to improve the performance of ministries and governance system during the next 2 years. Foreign Minister has urged the international community to stay engaged with Afghanistan to avert humanitarian and economic crises in the war-torn country. Foreign Office has rejected media posts from Indian journalists attributing the cancellation of the proposed informal SAARC ministerial meeting to Pakistan. Turkish President has called for resolving Kashmir dispute within the framework of relevant UN resolutions. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan signed agreements with the ministers at a ceremony in Islamabad today to improve the performance of ministries and governance system during the next 2 years. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister urged the cabinet members to exceed the targets set in the agreements in order to live up to the expectations of the masses. He said that we have come out of difficult times and it is now time to gear up efforts to achieve the benchmarks set for the next 2 years. Regarding electronic voting machines, the Prime Minister said only those who are benefiting from the corrupt system are opposing their use in the elections. He said we want to introduce this system in order to do away with the issue of rigging. A total of 41 ministries have prepared 1,090 initiatives for the next 2 years. These are related to various sectors including development projects, economy, policy making and reforms. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has urged the international community to stay engaged with Afghanistan to avert humanitarian and economic crisis in the war-torn country. He was talking to his counterparts from Ireland, Portugal and Egypt in New York. The foreign minister stressed that a peaceful and stable Afghanistan is of vital importance for Pakistan and the region. Shah Mahmood Qureshi also highlighted Pakistan's efforts in facilitating evacuation of diplomatic personnel and staff of international organizations from Afghanistan. The foreign minister shared with his Portuguese counterpart the comprehensive dossier containing evidence of India's human rights violations, war crimes and illegal attempts to bring about a demographic change in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir in defiance with UN Security Council resolutions. He also presented to his Norwegian counterpart a comprehensive dossier documenting India's gross and systematic violations of human rights in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to the objectives and vision of D8. Participating in an informal luncheon of D8 countries hosted by Bangladesh, he stressed for adopting an effective strategy and monitoring mechanisms to ensure implementation of the initiatives of D8 Decennial Roadmap 2020-2030. Minister of Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says the government is working on fast-track development strategy. Addressing the business conference in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan is working to materialize the railway project linking Gwadar and Karachi to Central Asian republics via Mazar Sharif under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. Fawad Chaudhry said that Pakistan's importance in the context of regional and global connectivity has increased manifold. He said Islamabad is becoming a global player in decision-making under the vision of Prime Minister Imran Khan. Foreign Office has outrightly rejected as baseless and misleading some media posts from Indian journalists attributing the cancellation of the proposed informal SAARC ministerial meeting on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly to Pakistan. In a statement, Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar Ahmad said this is yet another example of fake news peddled by India and propagated by its pliant media to mislead the international community. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has called for resolving the decades-old Kashmir dispute between Pakistan and India on the basis of United Nations resolutions. Addressing the 76th session of the UN General Assembly, he said, "We maintain our stance in favor of solving the dispute through dialogue between the parties and within the framework of relevant UN resolutions." The Arab coalition has intercepted and destroyed 3 drones launched by Houthi rebels towards Khamis Mashhad city of Saudi Arabia. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan.